Hey everybody. Happy Sunday, y'all. Y'all, my hands was dry. I tried to hurry up and lotion them up before we started. Because I've been cooking. You know, when you're cooking and in the kitchen and stuff, you keep washing your hands. They was dry. Sheesh. Hey everybody. How y'all doing? So let me see. Hey Precious. How you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. Hey Joba. Happy Sunday. Mr. BS. Happy Sunday. Look at you being up in here early. I see you, fam. Sassy. Hey, sis. Happy Sunday. Bam. Happy Sunday. How you doing? Hey, Jess. Happy Sunday, sis. Cece. Happy Sunday. Hey, Miss Cheryl. Happy Sunday. Unique. Hey, sis. Happy Sunday. Hey, Tia. Happy Sunday. Happy New Year's too, sis. I think it is my first time seeing you since the new year. Hey, Flossin. Happy Sunday. That's right. Tell them again, Flossin. Put it in all caps. Y'all need to hit that like. Don't even come up in here tripping. You heard them. Now go and do it. Get wherever you up, down. I don't care which way you got to go. Get to that like button. That's security around here. You heard what he said. Get it done. Hey, Angela. Happy Sunday, sis. Hey, Chanel. How you doing? Happy Sunday. Welcome in. And Happy New Year. Let me see. Hey, Teresa. How you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. She put it in all caps. She said smash that like button. Y'all saw it. I know by now everybody hit it, right? Hey, Ro. How you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. You took away 2 likes. Don't forget I got a package to send you. Fix it. Fix it right now. Matter of fact, instead of putting back 2 likes, you better put back 5. Fix it. Or no cocoa for you. Y'all, he had his nerve to win my homemade hot chocolate I gave away on Best Share Journeys channel yesterday. He security to watermelon CC. He must security then too. He might still talk trash though. For sure. That's what all the fun is though. Talking trash. Y'all, I got some stuff to share with y'all. I'm just trying to give it a couple minutes, let people get in here. Oh, and I might have to like do a quick pause because I did say I was cooking and my hands was dry. It might still be something in the oven. So don't y'all listen. I'm saying it now because y'all know I'll get to talking and forget until the fire department show up. So, and like, let's say 10 minutes. So a quarter till be like, Gina, what happened with that food you cooking? And I just need to turn the oven off. It's in the oven. Overnight whose package? Whose? I wish I would pay the overnight. Who? He better be happy if he receives it by snail mail. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. The way he talks trash in my chat and still think that just because he wins something, I'm supposed to uphold to that. He better watch his, he better talk nice to me. That's what they say. Talk nice to me. You heard me. Talk nice to me, fam. Are you going to tell us about what's in the oven? Jerk chicken. Jerk chicken. So that's all I'm gonna say because it is a video coming. So, dang, Flossie, but it is a video coming, and I say I was about to go into the whole because it's more than that, but video coming. They ain't gonna get it there in time. Facts, Flossing. That's super facts because I've done stuff like that before. So Lawson gave y'all a sneak peek of what's in the oven. But I did a video on how I put it together and all that and what else is with it. So that's coming. It's coming. You cook turkey legs, fried cabbage, broccoli leaf greens. Them broccoli leaf greens is fire. And cornbread. Y'all better go up to CC's. If you're in Texas, just drive around Texas saying her name out loud. Or just smell for the good food. Because what? She over there cooking. That's what's up. That sounds delicious. Don't treat fam like that. That's not good business. He need not come in here rubbing my cocoa. Oh, listen, he need not be talking trash when he come up in here. He need to talk nice to me. I am not sassy. So we'll talk about that later. I will say this. No, because I don't want people's feelings to be hurt. But there are some people that might be receiving some as a gift. But no. But I shared on the channel how to make it. It's 5 ingredients. And if you were in Lydia's live yesterday, she shared that as well because she showed that mine is 5 ingredients that you can read, that you can get easily in any store, opposed to 14 ingredients on Swiss Miss. And when I tell you it's good, it's good. I'm not a big person big on drinking hot chocolate a lot, even coffee and stuff. The hot drinks is like I'm hit and miss with it. This time of year, I probably drink it more so than any time of year, which probably is most people. But I still don't drink it a whole lot. So, but I did try it and it's very good. Jerk chicken is your favorite thing to cook. I know that's right. You come on. I got plenty. I got plenty. My daughter don't eat spicy stuff. Come on, girl. I got you. One thing I could tell you, you come over here, you can get fed. Cooking is a love language that I can give freely. I might not pull up on all the other love languages, but cooking, I love to cook. And I love when people appreciate what I cook. So yes. Hey, Bias. Hey, Queen. Happy New Year. And happy Sunday, sis, because I think this is my first time seeing you in the new year. Yes. Hey, Key. Happy New Year, sis. And happy Sunday. How you doing? Yeah, Key's channel up there climbing. She doing her thing. I hope y'all following her out with Key. And y'all know everybody in the chat. And if you don't know, because some people may be newer, if you type GVG, like Gina versus Gina, so G, B as in Victor, G, it will drop your channel link, just GVG. So drop it in the chat. And we come over and check you out. I'll be the judge of if it's good. Okay, and I want you to do a short about it. You ain't got to do a whole video because I know you ain't you're a 2A content creator. Do a short or a Instagram post. Give me my due. if it is good to you. That's what I say. Let me get one or two of those 100,000 subscribers you got. Hey, don't think ain't nobody checking. Yeah, he big time over there. Got over 100,000 subs. Show. Let us borrow some of those. I only want a few. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up, y'all. Y'all know it'd be so easy for me to fall behind. I be trying. I think I'm good though. Hey Chaz, how you doing, sis? You said Happy New Year again. Yes, sis. Yes. Happy New Year again. Happy Sunday. Hey Auntie's World, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Happy New Year. Hey Jess, did I say hi? I feel like I said hi to you, Jess. Maybe it's because I talked to you in Brooks Live, but if I did, hey Jess. Happy Sunday, sis. Look, I'm like, was it here in Brooks Live? I can't remember. I love to feed folks too. Y'all, Flossin be cooking. It's a couple, Mr. BS be cooking. There's a couple fellas that be in the chat that be cooking. Mike's chaotic. Look, folks being hungry or cold is my soft spot. Facts. That's me too, Flossin. Like, that's something I could do. Lynette in here. I must have passed her. Hey, Lynette. Happy New Year and happy Sunday. My fault. I must have went by too fast. You have to step away from it. That's okay, sis. I know you look. Precious be doing content in between the live, and then I get a shout out in her content because she be like, "Yeah, I'm watching my girl Gina." I'm like, look at me getting in the video. I love it. Yes. So, hey, Sunshine, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. TT, hey, TT. Happy Sunday, girl. Listen. Okay. Hey, Miss Felicia, how you doing? Happy Sunday. So I'm caught up. So, guys, I told y'all Friday, if you were here, if you weren't, you about to hear about it. That I had some potatoes that had put on eyes. So if you know what that means, it's when they put on eyes, is when the growth comes out of your potatoes, like when you have them in your pantry, where you can, for those who garden or not, if you do know, you know, but if you don't, you can just put those potatoes in ground and then it grows you new potatoes. I had some that sprouted, and I was like, you know what, I have a lot. Like, if you have those Dollar Tree baskets, you know how big those are. I have 2 of those, plus I had some more that had sprouted. I was like, I don't have enough room to grow that many potatoes. So I took some of them and I bagged them up and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put them on the website to sell. I have 6 half-pound bags of blue Adirondack, I think it's pronounced, seed potatoes, and a half pound is anywhere from 5 to 6 seed potatoes in there. And some of them have multiple sprouts. So if you know how to cut them so you can use each sprout for new potatoes, you could do that as well. And then I have 3 bags of the Pontiac Reds, and same thing, half pound of those, and it's about 5 to 6 potatoes in each bag. They are on the website right now. Actually, while my Cash App is going across there because somebody said something about it Friday. Where is the website? Here it is. It's on the website, ready to purchase. Like I said, it's limited. Even the website said limited supplies. I didn't even tell it to say such a thing, and it already said limited supplies. So there's 6 of the blues, 3 of the red Pontiacs. When they gone, they gone. Thank you, Teresa. I'm sending you something, sis. Give me one second, y'all. 1 second. All right, y'all. Teresa, thank you, girl. Listen, I told y'all I start talking and I will forget. And it was perfect. It was right on time. Yes. Appreciate you. Oh, Mr. BS said something too. Thank you. I missed your comment. You should have had all the little emojis like Teresa. But I appreciate you seriously. Hey, growing what I eat. How you doing, fam? Listening in the back in the bushes. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Hey, partner girl. How you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. I am not. I am not. Ooh, my earring fell out. I am not. It's gonna be fire when I get done with this live. I'm taking that one out too, because I'm gonna be eating good. You couldn't see the earrings anyway. I'm gonna be eating good, and guess who ain't? Okay. You see it with me? You always talking trash, sir. Always talking trash. Hey, my Renaissance grandma, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Lettuce selling persimmon. Cuttings for $20 if anyone is interested. Let me show you something. I needed a piece of paper to write down what I was going to be talking to you guys about today so that I didn't lose track of what I wanted to say. And the piece of paper I tore out of the book had, I'm going to show just that part of it. My 2024 wish list. See that? It's kind of faint because the light don't want to focus in on it. Too much light, but it says my 2024 wish list, right? Now I'm about to show you how to wish list because you just said the persimmon. Crazy. You see that? Yeah, some crazy stuff on there. Don't judge me. So I wanted 2 tattoos. This was 2024, not 2025. Two tattoos, a greenhouse or a chicken coop. I put the Producer Pride chicken coop on there. And then persimmon. You see that? Mm-hmm. And 2 rifles. Stop judging me. And yes, I got 2 rifles. Not in 2024, though. I got 1 in 2024. Got 1 last year. Thank you to Burner Girl. Anyway. Yes. That was on my wish list. I do not have a persimmon. I'm going to have to hit up lead. That's about to happen. I got my greenhouse in 2024. I did not get 2. That's a lot. I got 2 tattoos in 2024. I got my mom. This was a tattoo for my mom. It's her initial and her birth year, and the year that she passed. And then the other one is on my shoulder, but I'm not doing all that. But I did. Actually, I got 3 because I got this one. No, this was 2025. That's a lie. Okay, anyway. But I got 2 in 2024. Look at this. This is setting goals. I set goals. I had the goal. I didn't get the persimmon. And I didn't get 2 rifles. But I did get the 2 tattoos. I got my greenhouse. And I got 1 of the rifles. So just because you don't accomplish all the goals that you set out to accomplish, or check off all the wishes that you would like to, check off for the year, you might be able to check off some of them. It's not about perfection. What Gardner, was it Randy? I know his name is Randy, but what's his channel? Who in here remember him? He said it's not about perfection. It's not. All right, let me catch up. I am Auntie's World. Sorry, but I changed my name. Trying to set up for content creating. My strength is not the best. I'm trying to hope no, you're fine. I will be looking for you. New video next Sunday, hopefully. Listen, it's not about perfection. I'm trying to catch. Hey, J3. I won that J3 honey. If y'all ain't had his honey, please check out his hit him up. You have a website now though, right, fam? If you do, put it in the chat what your website is. Because I think I saw you have a website now. You know, I hit you up. How did I? I think I emailed you. But anyway, nonetheless, I think you have a website now. He has bees. He's also a gardener and everything like that. But he sells the honey. And when I tell you, you're not gonna get this in the store. You're just not. It's different. Trust me. And we was up there fighting over it yesterday. Broke was all in his fields and everything. Tia and Mr. Britt said it right before you. I didn't see Tia. Sorry, Tia. My bad, but I did see Mr. BS finally. Look, that tell you how far behind I am. I'm trying. You said I'm marvelous, and you know why I do. You working Tuesday? I am. Why? What's going on Tuesday? Tell me. What's going on Tuesday? Should I not be? What's happening? What's Tuesday? What is Tuesday? To my knowledge. Look, don't just ask me that and leave it out there. Hey, Rachel, how you doing? Happy Sunday. I've always wanted to get a tattoo and a rifle. Now, when I read that, I could have sworn I read that and seeing, I should say, 2A in LA writing that, because that's some foolishness that he would write or say. And then you sounding like the same person is crazy, because I don't in my right mind believe you don't have either of those things. Actually, I don't believe in my right mind you don't have both of those things. Sir, I'm willing to bet you do. I know you got the rifle. Don't get now that much you already know I know. But even the tattoo, I'm pretty sure there's multiples. I just take you as a multiple tattoo person. But I could be wrong. What kind of tats? I have the butterfly. I have words and some lips on my arm. You guys have seen the arm one, like when I wear certain stuff. It says brown sugar, and it has like sugar dripping, and because we go through things in life. I have one here that says something stupid that I want to get covered up. It's nothing crazy, but it's just you can tell I was very young when I got it. And then I have my mom. I do want another one though. He only has 107. I know they flying off the shelf because his following is ridiculous. And if he announced that, that's okay though. I think I still could work it out, my Renaissance grandma. I'm just saying, your girl got a little bit of connection. And we're gonna see. We're gonna see what kind of pull I got. If we don't see it, it didn't happen. Hilarious. Is that a butterfly tag? It is. Me and two of my friends, my bestie, which I call my sister, and another friend, which is actually my niece's mom. We all went and got the same tattoo. It's a butterfly. Yep. Hey, Liddy B. I see you, girl. That's okay, Unique. Look, Skinny Boy Randy. Thank you. You know what? She was in the bushes. Thank you, Liddy. Yes. Are y'all hip to Skinny Boy Randy? I don't think he's dropping as much content as he used to. But when I first came into the gardening set, he was definitely one of the people I heavily watched. He is very educating and teaching how to do this stuff, but at the same time, he do it the way I do mine too. Like, and bro can be that way as well. One of the people I noticed who could really be that way as well. Like, we just gonna do some stuff that always ain't gonna be what people say you should do. But it ain't about making it all perfect and everything like that. Sometimes you just gotta try the stuff and see what happens. But he was also about like, we just trying to grow the food. We ain't trying to have Martha's garden out here. We trying to grow food. So yeah. Sounds like excuses. See, that's one. See, told y'all and then he want to be in all caps, just yelling at me. I'm sick of it. Why ain't y'all? Where my mods at? still set them goals. You can come back to, yeah. Actually, the only one they ain't checked off is the persimmon. That's the only one. I have 2 ractals now. I have, I have some things, Chaz. But I've done content on most of them. So y'all know I have several pistols and, ARs and shotguns and things. So it's not like it's a secret. Be right back. Okay, Teresa. You back. Look, Teresa said be right back. And then right behind her, Precious came back. I know that's right. I've been trying to get out and check on the chickens. Oh, okay. See. That's why I was like, what's Tuesday? The Tuesday, I mean, it's not the 19th. That's why I was asking. I was like, that's the only thing that, and I'm off for that. But I'm waiting to see. I don't think I got there yet, or did I pass it? I hope not. So I told you guys that the seed potatoes are out there. If you came in a little later, there's very, very limited supplies of some seed potatoes on my website. The website is going across the screen, Gina versus Gina.bigcartel.com. Okay, right there. Oh, thank you, Tia. My friend is the butterfly girl. The one I call my sister. She loves the skinny boy. Be growing yes, he be growing all kind of stuff. He is awesome, Tia. I love him. But like I said, yes. He came back for a little bit because he got picked up where he was on the TV and all that. But I think just life, because I think he had some medical stuff going on too. But I just think life is kind of, he's kind of falling away from YouTube as much. Hey, Delightful Roots, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. Now, Delightful Roots got some stuff that's on my 2026 goals wish list, and I'm gonna be getting that stuff done since I've already started. Things are happening because she's been telling me what she's like. Look, you need to do X, Y, Z. You need to make it happen. And I'm working on it because I'm not no more procrastination. We getting it done. It's happening soon. Hey, Broke, what's up? Happy Sunday. Yes, let's not forget there is a Master Gardener in the chat. Yeah, Broke came in. Okay, y'all. I'm not fooling with 2A. He gonna make me he get on my nerves. So we talked about the sleep. Oh, did I finish saying what I was saying? Look, squirrel. But yes, very limited supply of the blue Adirondack. If you're not familiar with those, the flesh of it is purple, but the skin looks kind of, it almost looks dusty to me. That's how I describe it. But the inside of it is purple, and they are delicious. And then I also have the Pontiac Reds, which are delicious. It's a red, brownie skin, and then white flesh. They are good too. So both of those are on my website. Very limited supplies. They're gone, they're gone. It's just something I had. So the other thing I was going to talk to you guys about, because I mentioned this on Friday, is that I have sweet potatoes. And I was like, I think I'm going to sell some of those too, because I have a lot of those. But I was, yesterday when I was live on Lydia's channel, Broke was asking me, was I going to do the sweet potatoes or the slips? And I was like, after I thought about it, slips are going to be better for everyone around for this reason. One, everybody ain't good at getting their sweet potatoes to sprout slips. That's one. Two, in order for me to ship the sweet potato slips, it's going to be way less expensive than it is for me to ship potatoes, because shipping is by weight. So who would be interested in getting sweet potato slips if I was to start them and have they probably wouldn't be ready for a few months, probably until March. But most people aren't going to start planting stuff unless you're in one of these states like 2A or 2A in LA, or whoever, who's in Cali, or Arizona, like Mr. BS, or, something like that. you probably aren't growing right now. So March or to whatever, I would have them available. These are the varieties, just so you know what I do have, that I can make slips for. Besha has had them before. Not that I had them on my website, but one year I just had too many. And I'm one of those people that don't like to let the plants just go to the wayside. I'm not broke, where I just be like, I want them to go to a home. So I shipped some to her a couple years ago, and they all took for. She was able to get sweet potatoes. But I think those were Beauregards and a purple, some type of potato that I grew, sweet potato. But I have Beauregards, I have Georgia Jets, and I have Yellow Jewel sweet potato. So I can do slips for, I probably will do them for all of them anyway, because I'm sure that there's going to be somebody who's going to be interested in getting those. But I want to see the interest before I go overboard and have a bunch. And then I'm stressing out because, again, I don't like to just let the plants not grow food. I need them to be at a home to grow food. So be safe out there, Miss Felicia. So I just want to know who would be interested. Who grows sweet potatoes? Let's start there. Hey, E, happy Sunday, sis. I want to know who grows sweet potatoes. I am talking to. Oh, really? Really? You have to let me know what's going on there. What happened? Did it blow away or something? What happened? Email, message me, text me. Look, nosy me. I want to know. Look, now I'm being in y'all conversations because I missed stuff because the chat was going and I'm missing conversation. Okay. I didn't miss any. Y'all talking to each other and saying hi and stuff. Okay. So I'm catching back up, y'all. I just don't want to go too fast and miss something. Those sweet potato slips are welcome to my garden. I've never grown them, but I'm interested. Okay. I don't grow them every year. Last year I did. And I ventured out into some other varieties. Usually I did the Beauregards and a purple one. I forget what the purple one was called though. I forget what it was called. It was good though. But last year I did Beauregards and then I added Georgia Jets, which I had never grown before, and the Yellow Jewel. And I actually saw someone talking about how great the Yellow Jewel was on another channel. That's not really strongly following our community, but it's a channel that I venture to here and there. And I was like, I'm going to check it out. I'm going to try it. So I grew them, and I definitely can do some slips for that. I have harvested 7 potato varieties yesterday. Really? Really? You're going to have to call me, girl. You would grow them. I'm in 6B. So whatever you think will grow. I'm in 6B too, Chanel. I'm in Ohio, 6B. And they all grow. They all grow, sis. They all do. To my knowledge, they will all grow for you. You're just going to grow them in the spring to the end of the summer or whatever. But what is sweet potatoes? 120? Are sweet potatoes 120 days? I can't remember. You could tell kind of when they're ready. I don't think I ever have harvested them when they told me they were ready, per se. But last year, I think I was doing a lot of uneven watering. So they was telling me things beforehand. So this year it's going to be better because I'm only gardening at the house. I let the community garden go so I can stay on top. It is 120. Okay. I thought it was. Listen. But we gonna know for sure how long they've been in there because you know your girl gonna have her garden planner planned out with all the things for real, for real. And I'm gonna be tracking. That's why I put that in there on the tracker, how my yields are with those things. So this year, 2025, I did kind of track at the beginning all my regular potato harvest of how many pounds I was getting per harvest. Um, and I did do like a video to add them all together, but then I remembered that some of them I did not even weigh. So it wasn't an accurate, really, and I just never put out the video because I felt like I didn't stay on top of it to make sure I added them all in. So this year I'm gonna do better. I will do better. So you plant them at the same time. You plant your regular potatoes and expect them to harvest around the same time. I harvest my regular potatoes in 90 to 100. And if I wake up one morning and I just want potatoes and I don't have them, I'll harvest them at 50 or 60. You'll get the little bitty new potatoes. I'll get a couple of those out and cook them and wheel. And I literally, hey LGG, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. I literally will, I grow my sweet potatoes and I succession plant. So I will, not my sweets, sorry, my regular potatoes. So I will probably drop my first set of regular potatoes late February, early March. Yeah, you heard me. I know you like, girl, it's going to be cold outside. As soon as we get a week or so of those 50-degree days, I'm putting potatoes in. Do it every year. Do it every year. They're going to grow. And then usually about late April, I'll go and do another set. And then about a month or so later, I'll do another set. Last year was the first year I actually even dropped some. I think I dropped those in August and I harvested them like late October or so. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they could have went longer. Actually, I might have harvested them in November I can't remember. But yeah, they can go. They'll be all right. You will need slips this year. Well, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the slips, and then I'll just put them on the site, and I'll let you know when they are on the site. They will be reasonable, trust me, because I'll be able to know how much it's going to cost me to ship them because I got my shipping together thanks to Miss Cheryl. Thank you. Because when I was doing these labels for these planners that got ordered over the weekend, I was like, now my shipping aligns with what the website says. Because I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I felt bad having to have the shipping too much, so I just bit the bullet on some of the shipping. I really did. Like the shipping you guys were paying on the website is not what I was paying to ship stuff to you guys, and you probably noticed it if you have gotten planners already, because the label would have told you how much I paid for shipping. And if you look at that label and then you look at the website, what you pay, it's not even close. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I got that together. Thank God. So we good to go there. I was looking at Sassy for one. Sassy has supported both of my planners. She has the budget planner and the garden planner. I am restocking the budget planner. I'm just waiting for my stock to come in. I will let y'all know that I am very close to selling out on the garden planner as well. Thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I am very close to selling out on that one as well. I appreciate all y'all for supporting. I promise you I do. I be trying to keep myself together when I be on the lives, but I get so emotional when I think about it. I do. So yeah. Are we going to have a planner party? Girl, let's talk about it. We sure can. Listen, we sure can. Look, don't threaten me with a good time. Now y'all might be like, I do too much. When y'all get to seeing what I actually do when I pull these planners out. Now, be careful what you ask for. I got special pens. I got special stickers. Like it's the whole thing. Now I don't have, which I'm going to be looking into because I would like to have garden stickers too. I don't have garden stickers. I could make them. Y'all see, I have a cricket right here. But so I could do that as well. But girl, don't threaten me with a good time. Mm-mm. That's right up my alley. I'll pull out all my planners and all the stickers and the stamps and the different decals, and you will be like, girl, I didn't even know these were things that you could have for your planner. Mm-hmm. And I don't even have as much as some. I mean, listen. It'd be a whole 12-hour live. Listen, Mr. BS. And I would expect you to be here the whole time with your planner. And I would expect you to be on the floor doing your legs like this while you're doing your planner. Laying on your stomach with your feet up, doing like that. Excited. I want excitement. Listen, I did my planner for this coming week early. I think I got my planner done Wednesday of last week, which is very early for me because usually I'm in a group chat with Hugo Rowe, FR Humphrey, Bedshed Journey, TT's Urban Pantry, and me, TT, and Rowe are planner girls. And I think we pulled Rowe into it. I think Rowe was already planning, but she wasn't quote unquote a planner girl at that time. And now we got her into the stickers and stuff, and she be outdoing us every week. She be like, "Where y'all planners at, y'all? Get your planner out. We got a plan for the week." And we do. And we do. I'm like, fine. When I get home, I'll get it done. Oh. But yeah, we can do red potatoes 3 to 4 different times. Yeah, I do all mine. My purples, my reds, my Yukon Golds, my russets. All of them. I don't think I'm gonna do. I am gonna do the blue Adirondack ones again, but my other purple ones. If you've ever bought potatoes at the store where it has the pack with the purple, red, and white potato all in the pack, I grow those purples as well. I don't think I'm gonna do those this year though. I think I'm gonna take a break on that one. I want a lot of Yukon. I want to try some other yellow, white potatoes. Regular potatoes. Y'all tell me some varieties that y'all tried that are like really good. I did try Kennebec this year. I would do those again. I did try that. Not this year, last year. Y'all, I keep look. We rolled over into 2026, and I'd be like, it take a while. Take a while. That's right, sunshine. Pen, pencil, and highlighters and whatever else. I gotta be there. Absolutely. What are you talking about? You want to do the planner part? Look, Erica, a planner girl too, y'all. I don't know if y'all knew that. Erica is definitely a planner girl. Yes, we're gonna have to work it out. The Cricket Cree be serious about they planners. Listen, you mean crew, the Cricket Crew. Yes. I know what you're saying. Listen, and I don't even fire this thing up so much anymore. But I am serious about my planners. And that was way before. I've been a planner girl for a long time. For a long time. I already was a sticker girl with it, but I was just doing like the happy planner stickers. And then Instagram, these social platforms will take you down a rabbit hole. I started finding girls that did planner stickers. It was over from there. It was over from there because once you find one or two, they feed you more. And some of these places, the amount you pay for stickers is wild. But it's like, I gotta have it. But now I follow heavily I probably get hers the most. Anika, I think it's Anika's planner closet or something like that. She has been my favorite lately. When I first started, I did a lot of Oso paper, and there was another lady who I got hers a lot too. But Anika is probably my favorite, and Live Love Posh. I love them too. Yeah, but I'm that girl. No, we're not doing the glitter though, Erica. Glitter is messy. I don't know if I'm growing the blues this. She has beautiful penmanship too. She does. She does. Hey, Miss Cassandra. Happy New Year. Happy Sunday. How are you? Are going to do purple potatoes too. Yes. Hey, Miss Cherokee. How you doing? Happy New Year and happy Sunday. Were you in Broke's chat? I feel like I heard somebody say your name, but I didn't see you. Maybe you weren't. I feel like you was. Anyway, hey girl. Clancy, I have seeds for the Clancy. I have 2 packs of them, as a matter of fact, and I saw somebody grow them, and she was not impressed, but she did grow them in bags. She's part of the community, but she hasn't done content like that here lately for a while. If Broke is still in here, you probably remember her name because her name is slipping from me right now. But I can try the Clancy. The Clancy. I have 2 packs of seeds for that. They're creamy little potatoes, like good for mashed potatoes. I try Yukon Gold and red potatoes, but my mom's what? Blossom, you already know when I see mom, it's over for you. Cause I'm telling everything. He been throwing his mom under the bus about them potatoes. I cannot wait. You was laughing. Did someone say pants? That Tia not. I ain't got nothing on her. I'm not even gonna try. Her and Miss Felicia with their pens. No, my pens is. I might as well be a school kid for what I got compared to what they got. You got the cricket too. Listen, it's probably so many of us. Last night on Tia's live, Simply Belle, she texted me a picture of her cricket still in the box. Never took it out the box. I was like, if you don't get that cricket out the box and play with it, you can make things. It's fun. Until you get to the point where you're like, you find out about new things. That's the problem. It's always something that's going to be newer and more and less work to it than the other things. So with cricket, you have to do the threading and all that, because when you make something, y'all see I got all this, that's all Cricut Vinyl, and that's not all of it. But when you make something, it stencils it onto the vinyl, and then you take these tools that they give you to take all the excess off of it, so you only have whatever you're trying to put on, whatever you're trying to put it on. And then you use the heat press to put it on there. So it could be a shirt, it could be a garden apron, it could be a hoodie, it could be whatever, it could be a tote, whatever. But the threading is the work, getting that excess material off of that, so all you're left with is what you need. Then I got what I have, the sublimation printer, because then I can just print the complete whatever I want with all the colors in one picture, and then do the same thing, use my press to put it on whatever. Yeah, I think sometimes our accounts should be locked, because there's always going to be something new to buy. I'm telling you, she don't, Sunshine. She said, I know you don't share yours. You don't. I would come to the party and then put the planner in the closet. And I'll ask you to put it out every time. I'll say, what's going on with your planner? Because guess what? We're going to be talking a little bit about that today, too. Mm-hmm. I almost got a cricket, but then I'll go down another. Yep. Yep. This is what saved me. So my cousin, who is so just a little story time, a little Gina story time. We got time. We only been here 50 minutes. I come from a family of artistically unique people, I say. That's how I say it. So my great grandparents, I had to think about how great they back. My great grandparents had 14 kids and they adopted one. So they raised 15 kids. And out of those 15 kids, every one of those kids either played an instrument, sang, or was very artistic. And I mean, like, not like, oh, I just pull out a paintbrush or a pencil and draw. They were very artistic. It's trickled down to us. So I think that's why I can be artistic in some ways. I don't find myself, in my opinion, to be the master of any of the things, like the great of any of the things that I do. I think I do a lot of things good. I think I do some things great, but I think I do a lot of things good enough to pass by. I did not get the singing. I think I should have. I am very upset about it to this day. I promise you I am. Because most of my cousins can. And why can't I? Why can't I hold a tune? Anyway, moving on. My cousin Brooke is into all the same stuff, the crafting, and she can sing. But anyway, the crafting, singing, she might even play some instruments. I did play an instrument when I was younger. I probably could pick up an instrument and get there again now, but that's not the point. We're not talking about that because I still can't sing. That's what we talk. Anyway, I think that's what that's why she had a cricket. I did not. She had it and was not using it. And she heard me say that I wanted to get me one. And she said, don't buy it. Come get mine. I don't use it. She gave me the cricket. She gave me some of these things I bought along the time I've had it. A lot of it I have. She gave me all the tools and everything. I did buy my press and I bought the cup press to make cup mugs and stuff, but I didn't have to pay for that. However, at the same time, F.R. Humphrey wanted to get one. She went on Facebook Marketplace. She found a brand new one in the box still, everything, for very, very inexpensive. So sometimes people decide to do something and then they change their mind. But it is a rabbit hole. I mean, this was a rabbit hole. All my interests that I talk about are rabbit holes. Gardening, rabbit hole. 2A, rabbit hole. You heard me say how many firearms I have, right? Okay. Rabbit hole. Cooking, prepping, you name it. Budgeting. You heard me talk about the stickers. Stop. They're all rabbit holes. And I gladly just walk down them. They're dark. They're scary. I don't care what's at the end of it. It could be Freddie. It could be Jason. I don't care. I'm going to get the stickers. I'm going to get the firearm. I'm going to get the thing. I'm telling you. Gina be like, save your pennies. And then that part. Do you? That is straight facts. But then I'd be like, but put this is what your envelopes are for. Save for it. You ain't got to buy the stickers right then or the deal. I'm just telling you it's there. And you know you did that too, Erica. So stop playing with me. You used to kill me with the deals. Listen. Anika's creative closet. Listen. I just know how to find her. Anytime I need to get stickers. So there's that. I have all the Cricut stuff too. Only use it occasionally. Me too. I still use it, but it is occasionally. It definitely is. For sure. Just checked out the site. So excited for you. Thank you, Jess. Thank you. Hey, Soul Diva. How you doing, sis? You didn't get a notification? Don't worry about it. It's on site. YouTube. It's on site. Get it together. If you listening, Mr. AI that work for YouTube, let them know it's on site. Tell them I need to see Mr. YouTube in person. Now, listen, TT definitely gonna have you buy all the things, and they ain't gonna feel guilty about none of it. So there's that. If I'm trying to not be talked into doing something, I'm absolutely not. I'm not calling TT because she's not going to tell me not to do it. She's going to say get it. Tina grew them, then I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it, bro, because I got 2 packs of seeds for it. Because I bought them before. Who was the like? She was part of your that challenge that y'all did back when Q was on here a lot. I feel like her name is like right there because her channel name was part of her name. She was light skinned. Her little boy used to be out there with her all the time. Those Yukon goals make me never want to buy another potato from Chanel. Everything I grow makes me not want to buy things from the grocery store. I swear that is the truth. That's why I know how many pepper plants it takes to get enough bell peppers to never have to buy one at the store until I get to grow some more and get more bell peppers. Because I kept up in my plants until I had enough to store up in my freezer so that I would not have to worry about buying one from the store until ever. Like, it takes me beyond the next growth season, but I know I'm going to get some in the growth season so I can re-up in my freezer. I slice some like for fajitas or cheesesteaks or whatever you might do the sliced ones in. And then I also dice them for dishes that I might cook, soups or whatever, stews, whatever. Yes. 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 2024, I had over 50 pepper plants, not bell pepper, but 50 pepper plants total in my garden. And I did a video on it and I counted them as I went. So yeah, because I like hot peppers as well. But yeah, everything I grow makes me feel that way. You talk about potatoes reminded me to order mine. So I'm on Gurney's right now ordering mine. See, what kind are you getting, Precious? What kind do you grow? Is really what I'm asking. Hey, G Mama. Happy Sunday. My handwriting's so bad. Listen, mine ain't bad, but it ain't great either. I ain't got that perfect penmanship. No. But I can paint anything. Maxwell says that. I know that's right. I paint well too. I have the Cricut in what? What is Glowforge? I don't know what that is. Sassy, you fancy. You fancy. Yeah, I know I'm behind. Don't come for me. I'm coming. Just wait a minute. I'm coming. Jeez. I'll be there in 15 minutes. Y'all know what that means. When somebody be like, I'm right down the street. And not. That's the part I don't like about the Cricut is the cutting. Yes. That's the part. Hey, Tag, the analytic gardener. That's facts. Preserving in purpose. So can't speak. She says she can't speak individually, but preserving. I did everything. Now I was already doing some, but not enough. Preserving with purpose, which is what I found at the end of 2024. Peppers was on lock. What wasn't on lock was some diced tomatoes or just plain tomato sauce. Things like that. I had pasta sauce for days on lock, salsa on lock, but I didn't think beyond the everyday things that we use for cooking. So at Christmas, my daughter wanted chili, my oldest did, and I went to see what I had. I didn't go to make it. I went to go see what I had in my pantry and stuff, and I'm like, I don't have any tomato sauce, just plain tomato sauce. I don't have any diced tomatoes. Had to go buy them at the grocery store, cans of tomatoes and tomato sauce. I was not happy. So that's why my motto for 2025 was to produce with purpose. So when I planned out my garden in 25, the tomatoes I was growing, I already knew what their purpose was going to be. Some I eat fresh, some are going to get preserved. A lot more get preserved than ate fresh because I can't eat them that fast. But I had plans for the preservation program, as you might say. Peppers, the same. Everything I grew last year, I knew what I was going to do with it. This year won't be different. It will be exactly the same. It's going to be that 2.0. Promise you. Because I'm not kidding you. Preserving went more smoothly this year than any other year it has. Last year. It really did. It helped having a plan prior because I didn't have to think. I didn't have to harvest something and say, dang, I done did this, this, and this. What else can I do with this item that I grew? Also, I didn't grow too much because of that. Now, I had some things that were very big fails in 2025 in the garden, but I had some wins. Tomatoes were a big fail for me. The win was I gardened at a community garden where one of my garden neighbors had an abundance of tomatoes and he had already harvested so much that he's like, I'm not doing another tomato. And he said, take as much as you want. I took 2.5 5-gallon buckets of tomatoes from his space. So I was able to make all the things that I need to make with tomatoes. I even made some ketchup, y'all. So a video may or may not be coming. I can't remember if I did a video. But even if I didn't, I plan on doing it again. How about that? You see my sneak peek new video? I did not. You know they didn't feed it to me because yeah, I'm gonna have to go look for it. I have to go look for it. I did not. Let me write that down because I'm gonna forget. Where my pen? Here it is. Where do it? Oh. Okay. I'm gonna go see it, Miss Cherokee, because I sure did not. My best friend gave me my Cricut, yes, and my iron-on press. Now I had to buy my press. I got it at during the holidays when they were having a sale. This was years ago, but yeah, want to do rabbit. Oh, wait a minute. Going to do rabbit tunnel leads to a better understanding about your purchase. What purchase? I had a coworker that forced her Cricut on. Oh, well, listen. I'm just saying, ain't nothing wrong with that if you didn't have to purchase it. I'm just saying. David, hush your face. You forgot to tell me you would have let my food burn up. See, you would have had to go to bed hungry. It was saved because some people in the chat care about me and they made sure I was good. I was going to say, where's my phone? Did you try to call me, T? No, my kid did. Hold on, y'all. I'm not looking like that because of what Tia said. Hold on, y'all. Oh, yeah, she was talking about what I said. Yeah, I'll be so far behind in the chat. I'm like, did you need me to call you? She said, girl, I was talking about what you said in the chat when I told y'all that I don't call Tia if I want to be talked out of something. Not doing it. Hey, Urban, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. Who in South Carolina too? Liddy? Who you talking about? I did good. I did 7 bells. I have not had to. That's awesome. I had 15 bell plans to get to the number, but I cook a lot. I cook a lot, y'all. I try not to um like eat out so much. I've been sucking at that lately, but I try not to. So I've been cooking. The last time I hate buying veggie. Same. I hate buying them at the store. Period. Yep. And then when you see the price, you be like, I could grow that. Sorry, y'all. Like, absolutely not. I could grow that myself. My shirt all twisted. All right. I have a confession to make. My daughter gave me a Cricut. Let me see. It's still in the box. I have never used it. Angela, pull it out. Just use it once. It's fun. I've never thought about succession planting potatoes through. Yes. Yes. That's what I do. Because I will, I do that in my mind for multiple reasons. Some potatoes don't store well. So I like, and that's like where I got to get a little more intentional, even still, with knowing how long I can store up certain potatoes and making sure I get to them in time. Because when I tell you it was a surprise to me what was going on with them potatoes that sprouted, the ones that I'm not putting on the site, they have sprouts that are very long. And yes, I have grown potatoes from those before, and I'm going to grow from those. Because I've had them in the past that's done the same thing. And yeah, I have to figure that out. Like what kind of time frame I have that I need to get to make sure I eat them. Because I didn't can any outside of the ones I canned with the pot roast. Maybe I'll have to start canning some. I did freeze some. I did a video on how you can parboil and freeze them. Not parboil. What is it? Blanch them. Not parboil. Blanch them and freeze them. And you could do that making fries or hash browns or whatever. They're just like frozen potatoes you buy at the store. You can do that yourself. And I did a video on how to do it. I did that just this past year. So it's not that hard to find it. So if you grow potatoes and you need to preserve them up, you have an option. You can make your own French fries and blanch them and freeze them. You can make your own hash browns and blanch it and freeze. I only have one set left. Of which one? I'm getting Purple Majesty. I think I've grown that one. I like it. Red Pontiac is yum. Yukon Gold, I'm definitely going to be growing. Oh, I haven't heard of the. Oh, you said you're trying it as well. I haven't heard of the Canela Russet. Nice. Hey, Miss J.K. Gardner. Happy Sunday. I always can my tomatoes, but last summer I didn't do so well. Yep. Listen, we're planning and producing and planting and doing all the things with what purpose? Absolutely, 1000%. What's funny too is I heard a lot of people that I don't even know that follow me. I'm not sure if they do. Maybe it just came to their mind. I didn't coin the phrase. It just came to my mind one day. I was talking to a friend and I just said it casually, and she was like, "Say that again." And I was like, I said something that I thought she was referring to. She's like, no, not that part, the other part. I was like, produce with purpose. And she's like, that needs to be your motto for the year. And I was like, you're right. Because I was complaining to her about the tomato situation. So yeah, tomatoes were straight trash for me last year. I really need to put, yes. I usually prolific, but I usually grow them here. I grew them at my community garden, and that did not work out for me. So this year, everything is growing here, so we should be good. Hey, Tasharia, how you doing, sis? Happy New Year and happy Sunday. Hey, Donzel, happy Sunday. How are you? Yes. So, hey, Kanisha, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Happy New Year. They came out super crisp like that too. What did I miss? Wait a minute. Did you say something in the first part when I seen it? No, you said, hey, everyone. Did what come out super crisp? Oh, the peppers. Let me know if that's what you're asking me about. Do the peppers come out crisp after I freeze them? Also, tell me if that's what you mean. Or are you talking about the potatoes? Because they absolutely do. So let me know what you're asking me. Hey, Veggie Farman, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. I just want to make sure I'm answering the right question. But if you're talking about the potatoes, honey, it's exactly like the ones you get at the store. They ain't doing nothing fancy. They are not doing anything fancy. Oh, yeah, I caught up. Look at that. Potatoes. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. 100%. 100%. Yes. I have done I've been doing the potatoes. I don't do them often where I blanch them and freeze them. But the first time I did it, and I did a video back then, it's pretty old. From the first time I did it. So I redid it this year instead of sending people back to watch this video that you would have had to find to see what I did. So let me see. Maybe it was in my meal planning. Yep. I did it back 7 years ago. That's how long it's been that I've been doing that. The first video I did on freezer potatoes was 7 years ago. Do no freezer potatoes, girl. Then come back and tell me like, girl, why you wait till 2026 to tell me this? I could have been doing this all my life. I'm telling you, I planted wild yam this fall. Really? But it's not, it's not for eating. It's the hormone therapy. Okay. Well, that's okay. Maybe my mouth will learn to be again. You're terrible. Better than the store, actually. And yes. The reason it's better than the store is because anything you grow tastes better than the stores. So the flavor is there. Do it, Kanisha, and come back and tell me. Tell me I'm wrong. Come back and tell me I'm wrong. I'll be here. I stand by it, sis. I like the blanching video. I blanched the froze. Yeah. Yep. I still got some in my freezer. Yep. I always leave baby potatoes in the container. Yep. I've done that before. Yeah, where they just come up in the spring. I've done it because sometimes you just ain't gonna get them all. And then I'd be like, oh Lord, there's a potato growing in the middle of all I got going on in this one spot. Like last year I had a potato plant. I want to say it was in the middle of my garlic bed because I put garlic in there last year. And it was one of those measly potato that grew in the middle of it. I let it. It ain't bother me none. But this year I tried to make sure I got all the potatoes, even the very, very little ones. But you just, yeah. It is what it is. I cut, boil, and bag some like crinkle. Yes. Some for home fries and some for chips. Nice. Hey, that's my art. Happy Sunday. How are you? So I told y'all, actually, I said we was going to talk about budgeting, but it's not so much, well, we kind of are, because we were talking about the planners. But this, we've talked about having a savings goal. I think I first brought that up maybe September, October. I can't remember. I think it was like September or so. But Also, just budgeting, and budgeting often creates room for you to have these extra funds for savings, because for me, budgeting showed me where I was wasting money, like eating out or stopping to get a coffee, or things like that. Random, just unnecessary purchases. So I am still working that my savings, building on that for my different envelopes and stuff. And I'm just, my thought was touching base with you guys, seeing who did start saving, and it's no particular goal in mind. I had a friend tell me, like, you give them a number. No, I don't give a number, because everybody's situation is different. Actually, I do know somebody who is doing it. They've been putting $5 away every time they get a little extra money, and they created their savings that way. It doesn't matter how much it is, $1, $5, $10, $20, whatever your number is. Maybe this week is 10 and next week is 100. Maybe the week after that is maybe 5. That's okay. It's your plan. So, set up a way to save for certain things. We know we're in garden season. This is where we have our garden fever. We start thinking about seeds. And as much as we talk about sharing seeds in the community, there's always going to be someone who is nervous about asking because they feel like they're begging. I don't. I don't feel like I'm begging, nor am I nervous about asking. You guys have sent me, I have 3 envelopes sitting on my desk right now from random people. And I'm not going to show them because some got my address or their address on it. The seeds have been taken out of that, but I ask for seeds whenever I want to grow something. Now, if I can't find a seed in the community, will I buy it? Yes. And also, I share a lot of seeds. Y'all know that. So outside of seeds, there's other things that we purchase for our gardens. Set yourself up with an envelope, a budget amount to spend in your garden, so that you don't go garden poor. Set yourself a dollar figure. I'm not going over this amount for my garden in this season. Do that. And then set yourself an envelope up, put that money in there, set it up even for not just this year, to go ongoing for other years, so that you're not just randomly spending for those things. I set up envelopes for all the things. If I know I want to go on a trip, there's going to be an envelope. If I want to go to a meetup, there's going to be an envelope. If I want to buy my crafting stuff, my stickers for my planners and stuff, I have a crafting envelope. I have envelopes for everything, because I feel like if the old me, because I know I can, just went to the store and swiped my card, because I can. The money's in the account. So it's not like it's like, oh, I can't get the thing. That's not the thing. It's not about the fact if you can afford to get the thing and you can have all the things you want, and nobody can tell you cannot work for the money, da da da. It's about the discipline of not being just impulsive in buying stuff. Because then, like, I didn't buy this, but I could have easily bought it, because I have other things that I have bought that sit just like this sits. It's just here and not being used, because in that moment I felt like I needed to have it. Now I don't. And I'm not that impulsive even that with that, but I can be at times where I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna get it. But now I'll say, you know what, I think I might want to get, like, I know I'm gonna buy some stuff in the garden season outside of what I've asked for, but there's an envelope for that. There's money that's going to come out of that for that. So let's kind of try to do that in all areas of our finances, because I'm telling you, the people who you see just easily spend but are really okay, because a lot of people ain't. There's probably about, out of the people you see just spend money and you be like, gosh, they always buying, probably only 25% of those people can be doing that. The other 75% of people don't care about finances. They just buying things and they got debt for days. But the people who can, I can tell you I can. I'm not rich by no means, but I have become very savvy with my finances. And this happened in my 40s. So it ain't always been my life. Okay. There was a time where your girl, I've never been the person who lived in debt, but I was a paycheck to paycheck girl. And it never made sense because I'm like, I make enough money to where that shouldn't be a thing. My bills minus my income, where is my extra money? My extra money was getting spent on stupid stuff that I was just swiping my card on a daily basis. But when I focused on that, even groceries, I was spending anywhere from nine to maybe $1,100, $1,200 for groceries and toiletries and stuff a month. And when I got serious about my budget, I took that to like 600. Then I pushed it even further, and I took it for four people in my household. I took it to at one point $100 per person. Now I ain't gonna lie, Gina had to do a lot more work to keep that budget to 400. The work was in the fact that I had to make some things from scratch instead of purchasing them out of convenience. So instead of purchasing a pack of cookies, I would make cookies because I had the ingredients. Only thing I might have to buy is chips if I wanted to do chocolate chips, or I usually had oatmeal, so that wasn't a thing that I had to buy. But yeah, doing stuff like that. I started making my youngest. She loved pizza. And instead of buying a frozen pizza or going to get takeout pizza, I bought yeast and I made pizza crust. And I would make anywhere from 8 to 10 of them at a time. And they would end up being like kind of medium sized pizza crust. And I would put them in the freezer, in a freezer bag. I put parchment paper in between each one of them. I would bake them just a little bit, not to like the whole way, but just a little bit so they have some firmness to it. And layer them with parchment paper. I might have a video on my channel, and then probably at 7 years old, 7, 8, somewhere like that, where I show doing that. I'm pretty sure I remember doing that, doing a video about making my homemade pizza crust. I would freeze them. It was a prepping video. It wasn't just about that. But anyway, I would freeze them, and then we would make our own pizzas. I would buy pepperoni and keep them on hand. We would buy the turkey pepperoni, and then I always usually had some kind of cheese, mozzarella cheese or something, and then sauce. That wasn't a thing, but it was just much cheaper to do it that way. It was just more work for me. So I would take like a Saturday or Sunday and get all the prepping done for those things that I knew that in order for me to have this lower grocery budget, I had to do. So I'm not gonna act like it was easy peasy lemon squeezy. I wasn't going to the store and just spending $400 on groceries and we were good. No, I had to make some pivots and find other ways to cut my bill down so that I wasn't spending that much. Now I budget 300. I don't even think I spend 300 a month. But I do have a very stocked freezer, so don't get that twisted. I get points back on one of my credit cards that's linked to my Costco. And when I get those points back, like I'm about to tell you how much I got coming this year. I stock my freezer every time. I just go to Costco and use them every time. I think last year I had like $160, $170 in points. Well, they give you like a certificate. For 2025, it's $161.18 that I'm going to get. And I'll get it in February because usually January they notify me of it and it's available in February. I go to Costco and I stock up on ground beef and chicken mostly with that $160. And it stocks my freezer, and then I'll get like my random other things with cash. And that's how I keep my grocery bill down. I get those points. I was trying to see if it was going to show me what it was last year. No. I probably can find it somewhere in there, but I'm not going to hold up trying to find it. But it's 161 this year. So Gina going to go get $161 worth of chicken and ground beef and fill that freezer. And that's what I do. So that helps keep me from having to pay a lot for like meats and stuff like that. And then I use my budgeted money to get to fill in the other stuff. And then I have the garden during the gardening season. and I get to fill up with the potatoes and the onions and the peppers and hot peppers and sweet potatoes and some fruits if I get them, squash, stuff like that. Cucumbers, stock it up. Make my pickles and whatnot, stock it up. That's what I do. Just giving y'all some of the tips to help me get my grocery bill down. Is it more work? Yes, but to me, it's worth it. I waited too long to use some potatoes I grew, and they just disintegrate. Really? Oh, you stored them wrong? What do you fertilize sweet potatoes with? I just use the granulate. I was using the 555, like is that garden tone or something? I don't know. I just do that in the beginning when I prep the bag. I might hit it with 511 a couple times. I'm probably not the best person for the fertilization thing because I do a lot of composting in place in my beds and my bags during the winter and the fall. And I just like I have scraps and I'll just dig a hole and put it in there. And that seems to do my soil better than anything. So I don't do a whole lot of the other stuff. Mainly because I just don't remember to. And because it hasn't been a problem for me. Like me not remembering to did not keep me from getting food. So yeah. I don't know. I think they are heavy on nitrogen, but don't get me the line. I have many good reasons to why I stopped doing videos for a couple of years. Hey, I've been there. I know. Lord help me, my filter. Yes. I've been there though. I just be there because of burnout. I use yes, compost and burnt cooked, yes. For your tomatoes. So yeah, you can use chicken manure, chicken compost, and like a bone meal, because crushed bones, bone meal. I love the savings challenge I did last year. You did. She got the reason I have this clear box in my corner is because of Tia. She had a reading challenge that she did where for every book she read, she challenged herself to read the books. So the books and the money really didn't have a lot to it. Wasn't like the money was an incentive to her reading, but the incentive was in her completing her goal for her books that she wanted to read. So she had a set number of books she wanted to read for the year, but after she finished the book, she would put money into her little savings thing. And that made me get that. And I didn't get it for the reading part, but I got it for it's going to be used for something. For sure. I found an extra 3. Yes. In my safe. I forgot I put it in there. I was so happy. I know you was. Left it right there. You should have because you weren't looking for it. If it was there all this time and you ain't missed it, leave it. Leave it. Gina, you give too much to be considered a beggar. Oh, thank you. Thank you. But I'm still going to bake. My learning curve this year is growing potatoes. Really? Nice. Okay. I've never done it and I can't wait. Let's go. It's like, it's a set it and forget it type of thing. It is. Just know when you got to go back and, but it's the plant's going to tell you. It's going to start dying back. That's the truth of it. My first year growing potatoes, just so let me give you a trigger warning just in case you deal with this. Because a lot of gardeners do. But my first year I grew potatoes, I got grubs. Yeah. That was not fun. They didn't harm the potatoes, but they are gross. The next year I treated my yard, my whole yard with it was an organic substance. What is that stuff you can get, guys, for the yard for grubs? I forget what it's called, but I sprinkled that powder everywhere. I bought it for 2 years in a row. Last year I didn't do it. We'll see how it goes. You're gonna do the 100 envelope challenge in addition to my cash envelopes. Let's go, Tia. Let's go. People can ask me because I'm gonna as regards that part. You have not because you ask not. That part. Save the money. Facts. Hey, the Nichols, how are you? Happy Sunday and Happy New Year. Thank you, smart woman. That makes sense. Yes. It's just the matter of it does take a little bit more effort, but you know what? It's worth it. And what I was getting to is that when you start getting, because it brought it back, when you start getting your budget together, there is no greater feeling, I promise you, because I feel it all the time, than when you want something. The only barrier between you getting that thing is you deciding if you really want to get it or not. Money is not the factor. There is something about wanting something and knowing that the money is in place, and I mean an expensive something, and knowing that the money is in place, and the only factor that's between you and that item is your decision to get it or not. That was not always my life. That was not always my life. But when it was it was surreal for me. It was like, wow. Like when I got into the 2A space, and I didn't even know this until later when some people made this comment to me about it. But when I got into the 2A space, I purchased, I don't know if it was 4 or 5 firearms in that first year. And the least expensive one was the one I got from my instructor, and I paid $500 for it. After that, I never paid less than $800 for a gun. And when I like, I don't say that to brag either, because I did not know that wasn't considered the low end for firearms. And now I know that there's firearms out there that are just a couple hundred, and 200-300 and things like that. So my first year, one of my firearms was well over $1,000. Now, mind you, it was a showpiece. I don't have it anymore because I sold it to someone that gets to love on it now. But I was able, I wanted it and I did it. That's the point I'm making in that. Like, did I need it? Did I need a firearm that was over $1,000? Absolutely not. But I wanted it. And I had the means to do that. And I did. Now, mind you, I said 5 in that year. Just saying. And not saying that people should just, and even doing that, I was not depleting any accounts. There were envelopes that I created to save for my firearms. If I want something, I need to set in place a way that it's going to happen. So when I decide I want something, when I decide that something is going to be a thing that I'm going to be interested in and I'm going to spend money on, we're going to create an envelope. And we go when I do my budget and I lay out my budget and I know how much I have after those bills that have to get paid. That's when I start saying, okay, how much am I going to put towards this? How much am I going to put? And I make sure every dollar has a place to go. And I learned that when I was learning how to get my budget together. I used to follow, and I still follow her actually. I shouldn't even say used to. I follow her Heather on my Instagram. I stay on the know of what she's doing. Her name is the Budgetnista. And her journey, she's Nigerian. And if you know about African children and how their parents are with them, they want their children to be doctors, lawyers, blah, 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 blah. She talks about this as well. And I have a lot of friends that are different, Ghana, Nigerian, different things. So anyway, she was a teacher, a school teacher. And she lost her job and she had to move back home because she had moved and bought this house and all these things. And that wasn't when she was very savvy as she should have been with her finances. And so because she was savvy with what she was doing in the moment, but not so much as setting herself up for the future her. So she, when she went back home, she started, getting her stuff together, but she also wanted to teach other people to do it. This lady, if you don't follow the Budgetnista, because she shares so much information for the free. I learned her to get my budget in order for free. I didn't pay for nothing. I didn't have to sign up for no seminar or webinar or none of that. I promise you, 100% free if you're going to just listen and tune in and you take the information and apply it. And that's what I did. And she is also the one, she also tells you, she's like juicing with Jay, each one teach one. So the fact that I am here speaking on how you can do it based on how she taught me to do it, that's exactly what she wants us to do. That's exactly what she wants us to do. She wants us to be great. And I am that's why I'm so big about that with my community. And because we typically are not taught those fundamentals growing up and how to be how to even just sit down and do a budget. How about that? And I don't blame my parents for that because I'm not sure that they knew how to. I know they were paying bills, but I never saw them sit down and budget out what was going on. Not that they didn't. I don't know. I just never saw it. So, but they never taught it to me. I did teach it to my daughter, my oldest. I taught it to her when she was after she graduated from high school, before she moved out of this house. She knew how to budget. And the girl bank account looks better than mine sometimes. And I'd be so proud of her for listening. And I've had other people whose children listen to me. Y'all hear me brag on Mimi, TT's Urban Pantry's daughter. I sat down with Mimi and I was like, look, and budgeting does not mean you don't get to enjoy the things you like to do. That's why I said I create envelopes for that. Mimi is what she still is. She's a fish mom. She loves fish. This girl had like 5 aquariums. She's probably got more than that now. And this was at 18. And she worked her little, job, and she would, she was dating and stuff. So I'm like, dating, that's going to be a thing. Have a budget for dates. Have a budget for your fish, but make sure your bills are taken care of there. And when you get done with what you're going to apply to bills and then your fish and dating, the rest needs to go into a savings. She also wanted to buy a car at that time and did save the money. I remember the first hiccup in her life, something happened and she had to use up all her savings to take care of that thing. And I said, that's what your savings was for, because it is. Even if your savings is put there for a reason, if you have that savings to save up for that thing, but life happens and that's the money you need to take care of the life happening, take care of the life happening. Because the same principles you use to save that money that you had, you can do that again. It's going to happen again. And she did. So she had to use her money. She didn't have that whole lot saved up at the time, but something happened and she ended up having to use the money to take care of that thing. And I said, give yourself grace. This is what it's there for. I know it hurts seeing them go because you worked so hard to save it when you weren't doing that before, but that's what it's for. She did that, saved up again, got her car, and did. The girl's 22 now. She's on her 2nd year living in the house that she bought, and did. And did. I love it when our youth takes the information you give it and they actually apply it, because they don't have to. And I told my daughter that. I'm like, I'm proud of you, because just because I taught it to you didn't mean you were going to go apply it and use it and actually do good. My daughter has never had to come to me to ask for anything. Do I do stuff for her? Absolutely, because that's who I am. But she never has come to me and said, Mom, I'm not going to be able, I'm short. Can you help me? I did. If my mama was here today, she'd tell you, yeah, I did for many years. I called mama like, oh, Mom, I'm a little short. Can I borrow this until my payday? Absolutely, I did. Absolutely, I did. So and if my daughter needed to, it'd be okay. But the point is, she hasn't, because she applied the information I told her. I told her the same thing. At times, she liked to go get her hair done, and she was dating and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, budget for that. And then everything outside of your bills and that whatever those things are that you want to do that's still enjoyable to you, That needs to go into your saving. Now she's my girl, y'all. I just told her, she was just at my house a couple days ago. I was like, "You're worse than me," and you're getting on my nerves because the way that girl pinches her pennies is annoying to me. I'd be like, "Girl," she like, "That's too much." I'd be like, "Destiny, now come on." But she is a penny pincher. But at the same time, she's doing good. She. But yeah, I'm proud of the youth when they take it in and they apply it. I like Tia's idea from last year. Yeah, she connected her savings with reading. I did look, and I done started back reading. I used to do, I still do audiobooks. So I went from reading actual physical books 20 some years ago when I had more time to do so to doing audiobooks. But Tia has me back wanting to read a physical book. And so now in the evenings when I'm just laying there and will normally be watching TV until I fell asleep, I read my book. I have 3 of them. Because again, everything I do too much, right? Okay. Hey GT, Happy New Year, fam. Be safe out there. Yeah, I know I done fell behind because I went on my rant. I did. I'm sorry. Um, the sweet potato slips are easy too, Chanel. Um, just think about transplanting a seedling because that's what it's going to look like somewhat. It's going to be a vine, but yeah, just think about transplanting that though. You get the roots down in there and you are going to feed some. I don't even think, and Broke grows sweet potatoes. I don't even think he feeds much. Shoot, Lydia grew massive sweet potatoes a couple years ago. I'm pretty sure she probably never fertilized that soil, but she did grow them in ground. But I'm pretty sure she never probably went behind and actually did some type of fertilizing. Now she does have chickens, but I don't believe that the sweet potatoes were benefiting from that either. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Oh, I got what you were saying, Soul Diva. Hey, Sylvia. Happy Sunday. Listening while cooking. What you making? What's for dinner? I'm nosy. Every time I sell A's, I only take cash. Listen, I save it up. Yep. The egg money by their feet. There you go. There you go. And if I live close enough, I'll be coming to get those eggs because I don't have nobody around me that's got chickens. Listen, I'm gonna be sowing plants. Nice. I thought about it. This is about as good as it's gonna get with me. Y'all gonna get the look, and don't look for it to happen every year. I'm just saying because there is work involved with that. Now I just noticed that I had the potatoes, and I was like, I just got to sit and think like, what I'm gonna do with it? And I was like, you know what? I'll just put them on the site and let people have these to grow because they were for me 2 varieties I had never grown before, and I loved both of them. And I am growing them again this year because I kept some for me. Um, but the Pontiac Red and the Blue Adirondack, I like both of them. I do. I don't like to waste my money. That part, I like to think before I spend. Saying I'm not very impulsive. I'm not. I'm going back to 2005. Girl, I remember I had to go out and leave for a few weeks. Didn't know how. Oh, you mean go out from work? Yes. Yes. And that's another thing. I was talking to someone about that people forget to set themselves up for their future self. Who determined that 66 or 67, whatever the age is the age people should stop working? Hmm. Sounds like somebody who just needs people to work for them. Just saying. Who says that that's the date that you know is appropriate to stop working? Who determined that? And then furthermore, who determined that if I'm investing in some type of pension or 401 or whatever, that I can't draw from it until I'm at those ages? Or if I can, it still is like at a different amount or whatever. Like why are you telling me what to do with my money? Because last I thought I was the one who invested the money, right? I went to work. I did my job. I earned my paycheck. I let them take money out of that check to put it there, to risk it all in the stock market, to hopefully turn it over and make more money from it. And then you're going to tell me when and how and when and all the things. What I do with. Set yourself up. Set your future self up. Because they've been talking for years about the fact that they say the Social Security is not going to be there by the time we retire, right? But how my money, run me my money, because how my money that I can show you that I had came because you didn't give me a choice. You didn't say, hey, would you like us to put this money aside for your retirement? You didn't even ask me. You just said, because I don't think you're responsible enough to do it yourself, I'm going to take this money out of your check to put it over here so that when you get to that age, you'll have some, because y'all don't be doing it. And then when I get there, you trying to tell me now that my money that you took from me to put over there so I can have something might not be there? Who I need to talk to? Who want to catch this heat? I don't think none of them do, but I just need to know who's going to take it. Because y'all, what? That's like me saying, you know what? Y'all send it to me and I'm going to keep it safe for you so you be good. Send it to me. I'm going to make sure you're good. It's going to be right there. And then you come for it and it look like this. There ain't nothing there. It look like this. You going to have problems with me, right? I might even catch some hands. Y'all, I'm going to digress. I'm going to fall back a little bit. Because what? Okay. I said I was going to digress. I give no cares about asking for seeds because I know how much I've given. There you go, Kanisha. And ask. Anyone. I do. And it ain't no seeds for comfrey, but I do. I mean, there is seeds, but I don't have seeds for comfrey. I have comfrey. So, Kanisha, if you remember, because I actually have to send it out to others to ask for it. If you remember in the spring, hit me up. My email is just Gina versus Gina at gmail.com. Hit me up and I will send you some comfrey. I've sent it to other people in the community. And guess how I got my comfrey? Someone in the community sent it to me. G Mama Grows sent me 2 or 3 pieces of comfrey. I did 2 plants with which she sent me. I have 1 plant growing in ground, 1 growing in the garden bed. And when I tell you, the one that's in the garden bed is in a 4x2 garden bed, it takes over that bed. So I've sent several people comfrey. I actually have one person that I know for sure because he hit me up. He said that he didn't take care of it right, so he needs more. But I think I told somebody else to hit me up in the spring. Hit me up in the spring, and I will get you some comfrey. I'm in Ohio, so honey, ain't no comfrey out there right now. That's why I said the spring. The plant is there, but the winter is making it a little not okay. He's gonna be good though. That comfrey don't play. He come back strong every year. So hit me up. I got comfrey. Sure do. Oh yeah, I've heard of that one. The Sarpo Mira is a good container garden. I have never I never tried that one. I've heard of that one though. I might not have said the name right, but I have heard of it. About to go to bed. Okay, good night, sis. Good night, brother girl. I probably missed you. Probably been gone, but good night. I'm catching up, y'all. Oh, see, you would have found my pizza crust video, TT. Thank you. I knew I did one, and it probably was like 7, 8 years ago. But the point is still there, and it's so easy. And guess what? Now, because of the prepper in me, I have the food grade buckets. that I keep flour and rice in. Those are the only two things that I keep in my buckets currently. I do have a couple other buckets that I haven't filled. I bought 5, I think, altogether, and I only have 2 filled with something. But I always keep flour. I always keep sugar. I always keep baking soda, baking powder, and yeast. Because guess what? I can bake those. I can bake bread. I can make my crust. I can make biscuits. I can make my own pancake mix. Different things. So the prepper in me now buys things that makes the things. Instead of just buying the thing already made, I buy the things that will make the thing. Because guess what? When you read the package of the thing that you bought, don't you be wondering like, what is this? What are these things? This the only stuff you need to make this thing is da 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 da. And they use all this stuff to preserve it. No, just freeze them pizza crust. If you got a vacuum sealer, like I said, I bake them a little bit to get some firmness to it. Vacuum sealer, if you're worried about freezer burn, you can get vacuum sealers, the little small ones, for like $20 some now. $20. Just saying. Just saying. Ooh, you made taco sauce, Kanisha. Listen, I'm gonna need a video for that. I'm gonna need a video for that. I've done barbecue sauce. I did a peach barbecue sauce in 2024, and it was delicious. But I'm gonna need the taco sauce recipe. And first of all, no, let me know if you liked it, because I like taco sauce, but I didn't know it was good. I don't want to just make it and don't hit. That's the F-250 box. There you go, J3. I'm gonna name it that too. That's my Ford F-250 savings. Excuse me, y'all. I know them grubs is horrible. I just had to give Chaz a heads up, because I'm like, they didn't harm my food, but they gross. They gross. Hey Shanette, how you doing? Happy Sunday and Happy New Year's. I did a savings challenge last year and I paid off my Christmas debt. And got a green stock. You're going to get a green stock. It should. Y'all, when I first started, because when I tell y'all I wasn't always there, when I first started, I didn't have much debt. So I'm not gonna act like I was like, oh, y'all had all the, but I had, you know how you do your cell phones? When you upgrade, you just pay monthly for your cell phone and your cell phone bill. I was doing that. I had 2 cell phones that were being paid like that. I had my student loan, and I might have had, I don't think I had, oh, no, I didn't. I don't think I had no credit card debt. I didn't. I had my car, not the car I have now, a car prior. And so what I did is they kind of teach, this is what I learned from the Budgetnista. It was like, okay, after you do your bills and you do whatever you put into the savings, you take some of what you have left to pay a little extra to whatever you're paying monthly on, like something like an installment type situation. So I paid off my cell phones. I did that in like 2 months. Paid those off. Then after the cell phone was paid off, for the actual phone, because you're gonna still have your cell phone bill. Okay. I'm talking about the phone part. I took that money, whatever I was paying to that, and then I wrote that over to my car. I paid my car off in roughly, I'm just gonna say 2.5 years. It was by 2.5 years that my truck was paid off. So I went from that to then paying down my student loan. The money I was paying to the car now is going to something else. That's gone. So that's how they kind of teach you. Like, you start with your smallest thing, and then next smallest, and keep going until everything is paid off. I did that. So like even now with my car and my house, because I have another car now, I do the same thing. I put extra to get the car paid off, and then it's gonna go to the house until I get the house paid off. I took a 20-year mortgage. I did not do a 30-year mortgage, and my goal is to pay it off in 10. We'll see. And I'm not gonna beat myself up if I don't. But it's almost a challenge to see if I can do it. That's what it is. So yeah, get that green stock, girl. That is dope though. Congratulations. And don't you feel good? Don't that feel like weight off of you? That feels good. I did get my Mimi right. But you know what? Mimi got herself right because she listened. And her second card got paid off. And y'all, my little niece, because I call Mimi my niece, um, she bought her house. She started a garden at her house this past summer. I went to go see her house last year. And so she's showing me her garden. I'm so proud of her. She has like a little 4x4 garden bed. She had a Meyer lemon tree. She had her yard really, she could be growing like, she's probably going to end up growing more stuff, trust me, because she has plenty of space to do so because she has like these big trees, but she has one tree where she grew pumpkin over there. So she didn't grow the pumpkin in the bed. She had like peppers and tomatoes and things like that over there. But and she canned for the first time last year. She preserved with purpose. I'm so proud of her. I am. Like she living her best life. Like the girl, she goes out with her friends and does the typical 20-some-year-old stuff. But she also takes care of business. And that's all it is. It's like you don't have to stop enjoying life. You can go to the club, you can go to the bar, whatever y'all do. You can do those things. But also taking care of business. And when I went to see her house for the first time, and she showed me around the house, when I got ready to walk back out, I noticed at her front door, she had one of those dry erase boards or chalkboards. I can't remember which one it was. And she had all her bills written on there, the amount that was due for them and the date it was due. So every time she walked out the house, she know what she got to take care of. I love it. I want to hug her right now. I wish she was in front of me. I want to hug her right now because I love it. That is our future. Not ours. Really, it's theirs because, we probably won't be here, but I love it. Y'all, where is my mod? Jesus. Do your budget book have the envelopes in it? It does not have it in it, but I did include with every budget planner order, there was envelopes included as a gift. You got 5 of the slidey ones. I don't know if I have that kind. I don't have them in here. But yes, is it in here? Yeah, this one has it. So the kinds that slide have the slidey, they're the clear ones, and they have the slide. You got 5 of those. So yeah, I am working on another project. Somebody asked me would I be having a certain thing, so I am working on trying to get the thing is I'm going to try to see if I can get my own envelope wallets. So we'll see, guys. We will see if I can get that and have that offered on my site. But as you saw, I have 2 of them. That's my backup one. This is the one I use. I've been using this since the beginning, so it's kind of, kind of a little more grungy. And this is my backup one. So it has stuff in it, but I'm not really using it. It's just my backup. Because that's another thing I do. I got to have a backup. Because I got to have the thing. It's got to work out for me. I did see Brooke Harvest, the Master Sweet Potatoes. He did. You should see Lydia's Best Yet Journey. Best Yet Journey. And Brooke, I'm not stepping on your toes to act like you didn't have the best sweet potato harvest of all time on YouTube, because every harvest he has is the best one of all time on YouTube. Okay, I digress. But Best Yet Journey, they were like 3 times the size. I'm just saying. They were ginormous. And she doesn't even eat them. She was growing them to make food for her dogs. which is nothing wrong with it. Because that's another thing. Y'all with pets, not the chicken people, because the chicken people are already feeding their chickens the scraps and all that kind of stuff. Y'all with the pets, the dogs. I don't know about cats because I don't have cats, but dogs, I used to make my dogs food. Grow some of that stuff to make your dogs food. The carrots, peas, green beans, sweet potatoes. Grow that. Grow it and bulk up, make it in bulk. Vacuum seal it, freeze it, and then especially if you one of them people who fell for the buying the fresh pet food from all the companies that make the fresh or pet food with ingredients you can read. Guess who else can make fresh pet food with ingredients you can read? I used to make my dog's food with I put chicken. I would change up the protein. It might be chicken, it might be turkey, it might be ground beef, and I would do white rice or brown rice. It didn't really matter. I buy a 1 pound bag of rice. I would cook up. I would do a whole chicken and just put it in my crock pot until the meat all came off. I pull all that meat off, throw the meat and the broth in there, and cook up with the rice, add carrots and peas and green beans and stuff like that. You don't season it. They don't need your seasonings. I know it sounds like we're making a dish for us, but we ain't. I would freeze half of it and I would put half in my fridge, and I would do a cup or so of it with her dry, because I'm gonna tell you, you don't want to just give it that tune. You want to make sure they're gonna have some solid movements, because I'm the person who, I don't have a dog anymore. She did pass years ago, but we definitely cleaned up behind ours. We did not leave the poops in our yard. That is not our life. I know some people, they don't just go out there and do their thing. No. Now, if you got land, that's probably something that happens, but we got a backyard. Okay. So yeah, we wanted solid poop. Because yeah. Fam, send me, you ain't sent me enough to pay for postage yet. Keep sending them. Keep sending them. Add 2 more zeros before the dot, before the period. So 200.00, just to be clear, because see, I ain't got time to be fooling. Just saying. Girl, he don't want that, Coco. He just being a brat. I was chatting with my daughter while listening. Oh, okay. Actually, I will be Mr. BS. I was doing my packaging and stuff before I went live. I've been working since I got up this morning. Okay, so I got your planner people. I just printed out my mailing labels. I just haven't put them on the packages, but your planners are already packaged up and ready to go in the mail. So anybody who ordered a planner over the weekend, your planners are getting shipped tomorrow. So, and you'll get a tracking notification. So for those who have ordered before from me, you know that I send, if you didn't know, check your email because you just missed it. But I do send a tracking, the tracking after I mail the item. So you know that it's on its way. I do. So he'll get his little funky Coco. Oh, I did, Kanish. Girl, listen. You've been watching me long enough to know my brain. I know you've been watching me long enough to see that. You see how we see, yeah, that's because I be doing too many things. We are neighbors. You right around the corner. She right around the corner, y'all, for real. Hey, Mama Shirley, you listening in the bushes? I appreciate you. Skilly, you here? Hey, Skilly, Happy New Year, fam. Tell my good sis I said Happy New Year. I hope y'all are doing well, and happy Sunday. What up? Maisha in here too? Did I see Maisha? I don't think so. Hey, Maisha. Happy Sunday. Look, I'm only knowing that I'm seeing people speak to people. That's how I'm seeing it. I keep time at my gate. Really? Money in my window. Oh, really? To bring in more money. My brother-in-law believes that the first person who walks in the house should be a man and they should leave $1 over the thing. So he's done that for my mother-in-law forever that I know of. Yeah. And no, I'm not married, but I still have a brother-in-law and mother-in-law. I'm no longer married, I should say. Hey, Mr. Professional. How you doing, fam? Thank you for stopping in. Happy New Year, by the way, and happy Sunday. I want this too. Yes. I could always use some more because a girl be wanting some things. Like I still want some firearms. I haven't bought a firearm since I started winning. I was on a winning streak. I won like 3 firearms in a row, y'all. And I'm gonna say 4 because I actually won 3 and then a friend gave me one. Yeah. So I felt like I didn't need to. This is called the Dead Snowball. Thank you, Jova. Jova is a walking wealth of knowledge. You know how if you've ever met a person and you're like, how do you know these things? That's Jova. He has so much information in his head, like about a lot of stuff, like a lot of things that are very helpful for people to know. I'd be like, sir, how do you know these things? You know so much. Oh, hey, gardening with altitude. Is it attitude? Attitude. Oh, you got attitude. Do you be fussing at your plants? Cause broke be threatening his. He be telling them, if you die, I'll kill you. Do you do that? Is that the attitude, or are you sassy? Are you sassy in the garden? Let me know. What's the attitude like? I was just talking to my mom about paying off. Yes, her bills, just like you are talking about right now. Yes, look, that was confirmation. Mm-hmm. That was confirmation, precious. That you already you're in the right mindset, and that's what you need to do. Yeah, that's what that was. That was confirmation, sis. Reorganize my whole kitchen so much candy. Yes, it's more organized. I organized my basement for that. What you need, I'm in the bushes. I'm just messing with fam, girl. I'm messing with fam. You know he coming here talking trash. You good, sis. I'm just messing with him. Shut up, Mr. BS. Talk about she 15 minutes behind, but I probably am. Let me hurry up because now I'm over 2 hours and I need to eat because my food is probably cold now, but I'm eating that food. I'm gonna warm it right on up. And we're gonna stop and smoking too. Ooh, I know another friend that's going through that. I'm gonna pray for you, sis. My dogs get homemade foods 100%. Grow the food, yes. Save yourself money, yes. Yes. It's so easy to do your pet's food too, because you ain't got to do like it's so easy. I'm doing the same, also starting the herbal tea. Yes. Yes. What could Mimi makes her dog. She does. And does. But she saw her mama doing it, so and it's not shocking that she would. What herbs do you use for TT for the just so you know, Kanisha, she actually has a website because TT, her name is Tia, not Tanika. TT does she does make some of her own herbal tea. She does bath salts, she does salves, she does a lot of stuff. It's TT's Urban Pantry. Is it ttsurbanpantry.com? T drop in the chat. God dang. If they don't produce, they go to the upper room. You are you actually broke with a different name? This live is confirmation that I need to handle that budget. That's my art. It is. It is. And I told TT earlier before I went live, I said budgeting is going to come up a lot this year. Finances is going to come up a lot this year because I want all of us to know what it feels like to not worry about finances like that. And then when you get that together, you get your budget together, when you get disciplined in budgeting and saving, start planning for the future you. Because guess what? I am 48 and I'm not working till I'm 66, 67. Not for a company. I'm going to be working, but not for a company. Because I'm probably still going to be doing. Yeah, people who know me know I don't sit still very much. So I'll be doing something, but it'll be for me. Just saying. Yes. I wonder, did she put the site in there? I'm gonna tell you, Kanisha, I'm real talk. Real talk. I literally purchase. Now TT makes stuff for us because we are friends, like our friend group. She does make us stuff and just gives us stuff. But I am a paying customer. I use her hair oil. I have the bath salt. I have the teas. I have the salves and have used all the items. I was having issues with my knee and I had forgot I had the salve and was talking to her one day. I was like, oh, shoot, I got that salve. I rubbed it on my knee and it helped. Mm-hmm. And she has with Zenum on the product. So you're going to know what she used to make it and all the things. I listen. Yeah. Y'all check out TT. I want to say it's ttsurbanpantry.com. If she hasn't put it in the chat. You're going to make a video when I make it, but oh. Did you put your website in the chat? Definitely good luck on your smoke-free journey. Like I said, I have another friend who's on her journey for that too, and I know it's not easy. It's just like trying to kick any habit, any habit. The future me needs to be fully ready for what's coming my way. Hey, it's going to be hard. Yeah. I usually make my own, but I always love the yes. Yes. Yes, it's going to be a hard fight. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure, and she's in here. Why you ain't putting the website, T? Let me see. Yo. I'm seeing her chat. I'm about to fight. Let me see. T. I just want to make sure I'm saying it right before y'all be like, I went there and that wasn't it. She got on my nerve. Oh, there you go. There you go. Hey, Tamiko, where you been, girl? I'm about to leave. I see it, Tanisha. It took you long enough, T. Y'all, she got it. Her website look. I might have to step my game up. Y'all. Oh. Yeah. Oh, she got the mugs on here and the glass tumbler. Yeah, I don't see. Oh, you must be out. I don't see the hair oil I usually get. Oh, no. I got to hit the button. It was more. Oh, my God. Y'all, this site keep going. I push the button. It's like, oh, there's more. Anyway, y'all check her out. Yeah, the hair oil is on there. Oh, I think I had the Yanni. No, did I get the Yanni oil? I don't remember. Okay, anyway. Yeah, let me get off of there because TT had me spending money and it ain't my budget. Smoking tea is not on the website. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up, y'all. It's been 2 hours and 15 minutes. We are going to go into the week with a positive mindset. That's why I like to do Mindset Sunday to kind of set the tone for the week. And really, I started doing it because I be needing to set the tone for the week to get my mindset together and going into the new week and not carrying things that might happen over the weekend or happen the past week into the new week and just go into a positive and so that I can have a good week. Okay? Because it'd be stressful sometimes. Just saying. So we're going to go into the week with a positive mindset and do what we do and do it the best way we can do it. And we're going to make sure we try to stick to some budgeting, maybe sit down an hour or so this week and kind of write out our budget and kind of write out a plan. Maybe we ain't even made the budget yet, but we start making the plan for it and how we're going to do some things. And just every month, just do it. Doesn't have to be perfect. It took me months to get to the point that I didn't go over budget. A month. I went over budget almost every month on my groceries for sure, for like the first 3 or 4 months. Give yourself grace. It don't have to be perfect. Okay? All right, y'all. I will see y'all in these YouTube streets. And I hope everybody has a great week. Good night, y'all. Oh, yeah. And T-Nog. Y'all go check out T-Nog tonight. She'll be live here in probably like 13 minutes. So y'all make sure y'all go check her out. All right, y'all. Good night.